We have another NHL trade to discuss today. This one involves two Canadian teams with the Winnipeg Jets and the Ottawa Senators. We'll get into all the details coming up next. Welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. Now we have another NHL trade to discuss. We're still 6 days out from the deadline. There's been lots of activity. Hopefully there is something still left to make an entertaining deadline day on the 24th. But for right now, the trade today is the Ottawa Senators have sent defenseman Dylan Demelo to the Jets in exchange for a 2020 third-round selection. Now, the Jets have been looking for defense all season long, but have been handcuffed by the whole Dustin Byfuglien situation. Hopefully that's near completion to be settled, so they actually have that cap space available. Thankfully, in this case, DeMelo's contract is not overly large. He makes under $1 million per year, and he's a pending unrestricted free agent as well, so it makes it a little bit easier to accommodate. I figured they would get somewhere around a second or third round pick. I know Bruce Garriock, who reports for the Ottawa Sun and works a little bit with TSN as well, was reporting earlier today that he kind of got the sense that DeMelo's time in Ottawa would likely be coming to an end, that he wouldn't be re-signed, that he probably would be traded, but many thought he had a pretty good season. I think that's fair to say for sure. At times he played with Chabot, but oftentimes he was a second or third pair defenseman. DeMelo's a player that came over from the Sharks in the Carlson trade, and even though he's been a pretty serviceable guy, they do have a lot of young defensemen who are going to be looking for more ice time, like Christian Verlanen, Eric Brandstrom, just to name a couple. They've already got Chabot in the lineup. I do think the odds of Borieski staying are certainly much greater, especially where he's injured now and will be beyond the deadline. So I guess we'll see what other moves the Senators make, but this is a good fit for the Jets. I mean, DeMelo will fit in nicely there. He can play anywhere in the top 4 or the top 6, depending on where they need to put him. He will certainly be a very serviceable player for them, low cap hit, and they can have a bit of an experiment here to see if he's a player they want to keep in the fold longer term. So let me know your thoughts on this trade down below in the comments, and we can discuss further. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and turning on your notifications so you don't miss any future content. There'll be all kinds of trade activity, lots to report on here ahead of the NHL Trade Deadline 2020. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.